Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I am down at the Ember manufacturer where they build all of these high-end luxury units that you've been seeing. And this one is the 2024 Ember 29RS, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. There's three different kind of trim levels that I would say. You know, they say good, better, best. I hate breaking it down like that because they are all pinkies up, highfalutin. But this one is going to be the touring edition. So you're going to start, introducing stuff like the kind of the top, kind of like a tree guard. You also get this really cool tool rack slash battery backs, propane instead of getting, your plastic cover. But there is a lot to go over this. I mean, you got lane assist right there on the front as well. But man, I hope you guys enjoy the tour. Hit that like and subscribe button and drop a comment and let me know what you think about this RV. But again, it's the 2024 Ember 29RS. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We're probably going to spend about, 12 to 15 minutes or so on this bad boy. Ember 29RS. I'll tell you what, they got my favorite sticker in the RV game, that warning, use common sense. So these guys are very, very cool. They've got it going on all cylinders. They build a high quality product. They got, good folks, nice people, man. I'll tell you, helpful people as well. But they also are funny, just normal, kind of down to earth. Now this might look pretty similar. I just did a Vibe video, and this is going to be like that Vibe on steroids. So you're going to get the European style windows that open all the way up to about 90 degrees. But you got real, real wood. You got Asdale both inside and outside of a composite sidewall, which is pretty darn incredible. So, I mean, the Ember is definitely going to be kind of like that Porsche line. I'm talking high quality. Everything about it is going to be, really nice. If you're looking for something, that might cost a little bit more, but you get a lot more, this thing should be screaming at you, loud and clear. You're going to get two slides on this unit, which is going to open up to a ton of functional walk-around space, but you also get a very nice size island, here as well. So it's nice the fact that you got the island, but you also got the moving and grooving space. Over here is going to be your seating slide, massive windows all over the place. And this is going to be, your cooking and entertainment slide, but you also got a little space right here where you can put in, a Keurig or whatever you might want, as well. But today I'm going to start back in the back. Just want to give you a quick little, kind of overview. You got a bathroom right there, bedroom there in the back, but pretty darn snazzy. And it's kind of funny. So when I was initially talking to, one of the CEOs, one of the founders there, even though you have to dedicate one as an emergency exit, they're actually kind of all emergency exits. You just have to label one, as that. But you hear those little clicks. So you see how that opens up? Every single one of the windows are going to open up just like that. And I think that right there just really sets apart Ember, just right off the rip. Something silly, something, easy that other people aren't doing that they are. It's a little bit more of an expensive window, but I'll tell you what, it goes a long way. You also have the day shade that comes down from the top in the track system, but you also have the night shade that comes up from the bottom, or you can do, any combination of, whatever you want there. So really cool windows that you got. You're also going to see that you got a couple little reading lights back here, along with a sofa that's going to be on the trifold, so you can use it for some extra sleeping space. If you want to bring the grandkids, you got plenty of outlets. But when you're not using it for sleeping, and you're not going to be sitting down watching TV, you also have some flip-up counters as well. So you got some really functional space there that you can lift up, and snap in. So speaking of, sitting down and watching some TV, this is going to be the view that you get from your theater seating. These are also going to be on the recliners, that quick recline. So they lay back really nice and flat, so you can take a good old snoozer. And they also got a couple cup holders here as well, if you're getting your drink on. So again, outlets, USBs on both sides, along with some pretty good space. They do also open up as well, so you can put, maybe like a book or something like that down there. I know that's what my wife would be doing, that's for sure. But bada bing, bada boom. You also got really nice interior height. I think it's sitting at about 82 inches. I'm 6 feet tall. You can see I've got probably about another 6 or 7 inches or so, right there. You got your Connex TV. And you are going to get some pretty good storage here back behind. You're also going to notice is going to be a 12 volt as well. So this will run off of the solar on top. or if you choose to, up in the front when I show you that, which by the way, has a little bit more than 50 cubic foot of space for storage. You also have a good space to put in, lithium batteries, as well if you choose to do that. Furrion 30-inch fireplace, which is going to put out roughly 4,700 BTUs of heat. Otherwise, it'll heat up the entirety of this room. That's pretty much what that means. But man, it's nice to have. A lot of trailers got it. It's going to save you some money and some propane. It's going to be able to keep you nice and warm and toasty. I saw a very, very interesting video here recently, and it didn't get much love. The thing only had like 700 views, but this guy, I think he was from Canada, he actually took one of these embers out, and it was like something nuts. I mean, it was like -5 degrees, and at one point he woke up in the middle of the night, and he kind of did that little screen where he complained about the temperature, and then he said it was too hot. So I just love the fact that there's people out there, testing this stuff out, something that I can't do myself, here at the moment. But man, the fact that he was up there covered in snow, cold blistering conditions, it was like, I think it was like -5 or 5 degrees, but just really shows to the quality of that in a practical, usable way. Again, composite sidewalls and Asdale, both inside and outside. So it's going to be a more expensive way of doing it, but you're going to be very happy that you did it that way. Split zone for the stainless steel undermounted bowl, along with that little bamboo. You also got the little drying rack right there. Soft close all over the place. So everything's going to be on that soft close. Access to your plumbing. More storage right there. So you're going to get 4 there and 4 here. You flip it around. You're also going to have all your cooking space. So not a ton of countertop space over here, but they do that because you got a lot here. But then you also get the 3 stovetop burners, so a little bit more burners than some with this kind of spacing. But you also get a much larger oven with the adjustable shelf. You can cook up a couple chickens in there. You're also going to combo that oven with a convection microwave, but it's also an air fryer, built into there as well, which is going to be, absolutely fantastic. You got the Max Air fan, and then you also get your Furrion right here. So it's going to be 10.7 cubic foot, but this is going to be nice. It'll run off of the solar, run off of your battery, but the freezer section will actually keep stuff frozen, even if the sun is beaten down. Some of those gas and electric ones, are not the same way, but most of these 24s, are coming out the proper way, I would say. So right over here, you're going to notice a lot of countertop space. It's also going to be that hard wrap plastic. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. I also like the backsplash being that kind of brick look. You're also going to get the Coleman Mach AC, and you can get it with either 1 or 2, depending on how you open it. But they're also going to feature a dump valve. So if you want to disproportionately push, well, this one's got the 2 in it already. But if you want to disproportionately push the cool air, into this area for standing here, you open that up, or you can close it up, and it'll run through the track system. This is going to be your control panel here. So, check your awnings, your slides, all that good stuff. But you're also going to see that you're going to get a dimmer there as well, which when I first showed that Ember, I had never seen a dimmer on a travel trailer before. I mean, look at that. Imagine coming out here in the middle of the night. It's got someone just sitting there kicking back. Let me see. Let me turn off that. I mean, what a nice little ambient glow for you to come out, watch a movie, grab a little midnight snack. I just think that is really, really sharp looking. And that's going to be controlled right here. Your water heater is going to be gas and electric. You also got the 2 different thermostats, your fuse box, and a couple more outlets. Now this is going to be your bathroom. So you see, you get just enough space to make the magic happen, baby. You got a little porcelain throne action right there. So if you're a little bit of a round belly, like myself, you can see you're sitting down shoulder to shoulder. You are comfortable, all in a Mac Daddy package. Accent lighting here behind. Good old place to show off the old bowling gun, baby. Which, by the way, my team is on an absolute heater lately. We've been killing it. Our boy Blake had to quit. Unfortunately, his job schedule, changed up. But we had this guy, Cole. He came in, subbed in. Guy said he was like a 150 baller. He's coming out just like throwing out 200 games left and right. Dude's a menace on the lanes. Max Air Fan to help suck out the old steam or stink from whatever you're doing there. But look at that. Plenty of room to stand up. You're probably looking at about 6'4" or so. up into here. It also provides a little bit of natural light. Bada bing, bada boom. You got a sink with enough countertop space to be dangerous for all of your, you know, your soaps and little hair gels and whatnot. You also get some storage. Pretty darn clean cut. Again, those European style windows, I mean, doesn't get much better. The click, 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 whichever way you want. You can also do, and I should have showed you this here, if you don't want to open it up, you know, all the way, and you just kind of want to breathe, you know, maybe it's a little bit of a, just getting a little stuffy in here. You can open it up and put it right in this track, and now you're kind of just got just a little bit of airflow, you know, just a little bit. And then, of course, you snap it back up, and you're back to normal. My favorite thing about Ember, though, has got to be the fact that you have a stargazing window. Like, even last night, we just got a new, well, not new, I mean, it's a used Highlander, but man, the sunroof kind of goes all the way back. And we just love, we were driving yesterday, I live out in the country, the stars were nuts. I imagine just laying down in bed, reading a good book, snuggling up with my honey buns, and just, man, being at somewhere like the Grand Canyon and just chilling under here. Just really just kind of enjoying that nightlife, stargazing, just talking the night away. I just think that is such a cool feature, and one that really, man, they just, that would be, not only do you have the quality, but you have just cool stuff. I mean, cool windows. You also got outlets back here for everything that you need. I mean, Ember just ties it together, and it looks awesome without being like pretentious as well, which sometimes when you get to some of these upper echelon units, you know, you start getting that kind of that snooty look to it. These don't have the snooty look to it. Does look really nice, but not quite snooty. So right there, bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself your dresser. Put all your boxers, your underwears. Oh, look at that. What is this here? Very cool. You got a little shelf. That is sweet. Usually you have to take these out with a washer and dryer prep, but it's snapped on by a little strong magnet right there. Very, very cool. I love that. So just put yourself a washer and dryer, or use it for extra shelving or hanging space. I mean, Embers are just cool. You know, they're just a cool brand to have. TV backer location, 12-volt hookups, outlets, and cable and satellite. But all right, guys, again, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. That about wraps up the inside portion of this tour. Again, this is the 2024 Ember 29RS. And man, I love it. I think the floor looks good. You got plenty of space. You're not going to be insane during a rainy day, but you also have that high-end kind of luxury feel for that everyday kind of vigorous use. Now, all those specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description of the video. But now we're heading up into the front, and this is kind of, you know, one of the few differences here. Notice that box compared to this. So the E-Series. The E-Series is going to be your essential only, so it's going to be stuff where you're prepped for everything, you know, prepped for solar, prepped for side cameras, you know, things of that nature. But maybe you're missing something like a metal toolbox where you can house your batteries. You know, you're also going to see you got bigger storage up here. Again, a little bit over 50 cubic feet. And right back here is where you can put your lithium batteries if you would like. You got all the, you know, all the power in the world to do it, which is really nice to have. You also got a little clicker right there for your lights. You are prepped for the 3-camera safety system. So when you're driving down the road, you know, you're not going to have a blind spot. And this right here, if someone was to be driving behind on the left or the right, this would actually glow up orange for you. And, you know, I've seen on a couple of the different forums where people, you know, kind of talk about it. And I want to show it to you because the one of the founders actually just showed me. And I've read about it, but I didn't really know what to do. So you got these two right here. Basically, this is going to be, you click and hold. 2 means off, 1 means on. So if it ever isn't working, you probably just flipped it off. So now it is in that on mode. So if somebody comes up on your, you know, on your driver's side, that'll glow for you, nice and orange. Just a really cool way to mitigate blind spots without maybe spending the money, you know, on the side camera if you don't want it. You got your docking station, so hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, along with all your bypass valves, you know, your city water connection, all that good stuff. But you also get, you know, kind of those brass fittings there, which is nice too. Again, a little bit more of a higher end, you know, pinkies up kind of unit. Battery disconnect, composite baggage doors. Big old awning. Well, I'm sorry. There's going to be two smaller size awnings to make a massive awning. So both of these come out really nice. I also like how those windows look. They got that bubble feel to it. It's a little bit more thermal protection, a little bit better for the, you know, the weather. But that's going to be a European styled window. And again, they all open up to kind of that pie window. Now I left this bottom part open because I wanted to show you what this looks like. So you got that thermofoil on the outside. It's kind of like, you know, when you're parked over at like a Walmart or something like that, and you see those cars that have that aluminum foil in the roof, or in the sunroof, in the windshield. That's what that is covering. So right here is going to be those monitors for that front end. You're also going to get a custom frame for this, the same frame that's going to be on the Airstream. So you're going to see you got an actual receiver on a travel trailer, a bumper, spare tire. Now these are going to be 16-inch tires, Goodyear tires as well. You're also going to see you have the Lippert on-the-go ladder system, so you can get on top, you know, check your seals, check your slides, you know, all that good stuff. Make sure all the maintenance is on the up and up. Furrion backup camera prepped. So you got the sides and you have the rear. If you just get the rear, 4.5-inch screen, you got suction cup right under your windshield, so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. If you get all three, jumps you up to a 7-inch. So when you're driving down the road, you can see what's going on in 3 different viewing angles. You are prepped for a slide topper, which is basically a piece of awning that goes from here to here, prevents debris from falling, you know, up top. Bada binga, bada booma. Let's see here. See if I got the handy dandy key on me. Magnetic. A little bit of storage. You got your fresh water drain here below here. And then you're also going to get your sewage right there along with your plug-in. So this is going to be a 50 amp unit. You also got your quick drops, which is nice. Heated and enclosed underbelly. You're going to get 12-volt tank heaters there as well. Basically, it's going to extend, you know, some of that time out there at the campground. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope to see you next time. Again, this is the 2024 Ember 29RS. Have a great day. See you.